Hey guys, Frostling here. Welcome back to another Clash of Clans video. In this video, we are doing another clan war recap, and this is actually the last complete war before I go to Town Hall 10. As you can see, there's just under 5 days. So, the results are in 3, 2, 1. So, we have won this war, and honestly, it was oops, I just exited. It was a pretty average war. I feel like the past few wars, I've honestly been doing pretty bad. Yes, I got 1 star. What's funny is it's such an easy base. It's just, I thought it through so deeply, and then when you do a really in-depth strategy, whenever you make one mistake in that in-depth strategy, it doesn't work out. I funneled the Valkyries wrong, which meant nobody went in, and for that reason, my Hog Riders had no tanking, and for that reason, I did very poorly. And so, really, I should have just done a very simple strategy, like a go wipe or some kind of classic easy raid, just because it was such a low-level base. But, you know, I mean, you can't win them all. Honestly, I feel like I've been, and I probably shouldn't have put that rage there. I thought, you know, maybe I can make the Valkyries do something. I should have placed on the Golems and Wizards and Queen, but I didn't. But yeah, I feel like the past couple wars I've been having worse attacks, and honestly, it'll probably only get worse at Town Hall 10 just because I don't know how to handle Inferno Towers, I don't know what's what, you know, but hopefully, here soon I'll figure it out again and be able to get back with those 6-star wars, which will be nice. As you can see, this attack is definitely not going to plan. Hog Raiders are dying, heal spells are kind of flying, a wizard's about to die up there to a mortar that will not get destroyed by the Hog Riders, and it's just basically not going in our favor. As you can see, we only have a couple hogs left. That wizard just died, and yeah, that wizard tower didn't even go down, and that will end that after that archer. But I mean, we're not going to wait for an archer to destroy 2 buildings. So, we're just going to leave. But yeah. Getting into our next attack here, I got 90% 2-star. Was very disappointing, but it was just so well done that it's just kind of sad that I only got 1 star. I did a very nice earthquake spell there, opening up all compartments. This one, and obviously the way in. I used baby dragons for funneling because the air defenses were not quite in range, which was really nice. And then we just basically used a golem, wizards, and here's the thing. I wanted 2 golems just because the area that I had to cover was so spread out, but I knew I needed more DPS because I did not have my queen. So I decided I'll actually use a P.E.K.K.A. Like, I generally would not recommend this, but it actually worked out pretty well this time. Clan Castle comes in, but we are poisoning them, and they will go down. And basically, our goal is to get 2 air defenses, the Clan Castle, the defending queen, and possibly those air sweepers. Which we get all of that done, which is actually really nice. And actually, our kill squad keeps on going, which is so nice, because really all that our air attack needs to do is destroy these 4 defenses here, and these 4 defenses here, and then merge right here. Which is actually really simple. Just 1 Lava Hound, 5 balloons on each side, and you're doing well. It was actually very simple. So, what I did is Lava Hound, balloons, haste, and then did the same thing on the other side. As you can see, all 3 defenses went down at the same time. Anyway, Lava Hound, balloons, haste, and as you can see, we are basically done here. Not really much else to do, except for the fact that we have to destroy the defenses. But the issue was, I didn't leave any space for cleanup, and because our Lava Hound did not explode, that became an issue. And for that reason, well, we ended up running out of time for cleanup. Very disappointing, but, you know, I mean, at least we technically got the 3-star. It's just, you know, we ran out of time. I just find time so, you know, I see why it's there, but at the same time, it's just so obnoxious at times. Like, I mean, I think they shouldn't get rid of it, but it's just annoying when you're at like 90%, but all you have is balloons for cleanup, and you just don't have enough time. But either way, I should stop ranting, and we should get on to this next attack. We are going to now show the most heroic attacks. Most heroic attack on our side. How this is heroic, I don't know, but I was using one of my lower level accounts to destroy this base, just because, someone had to do it, so I might as well just pick on someone lower level than me. But, yeah, I don't see how this was heroic. I mean, it's a Town Hall 6 facing pretty much a max Town Hall 7, but it got in the books, so I thought I might as well show it to you guys. So, that's that, and as you can see, we are about to just destroy them with the king coming in on the right, and that will do it for that raid. Oh, and before we continue, I would like to mention, I did not even get attacked this war. Like, not even once did I get attacked. Very surprising, and they definitely could have grabbed a couple stars. Probably not tied up the war, but, they could have at least gotten closer. Our most heroic defense was against, Riddick, whatever you would pronounce it like. He goes in with earthquakes and kind of does, I don't know, it's kind of a hybrid strategy where you have, like, golems, a couple witches, but not many, along with a bunch of random stuff and wizards. But he kind of waits a little bit when he opens up the walls. He probably should have continued a little bit faster. Right now, he's just luring the clan castle out, which is definitely good to do. So right here, continues to lure them out with the barbarians, and then basically just surrounds them with archers. Now, here's where he makes the mistake. You never want to use wizards to take out clan castle troops, just because when they die, that's 4 spaces gone, not just 1 from an archer. And so the Valkyries in the clan castle can basically destroy things 4 times faster. Definitely not wanted. So as you can see here, it's definitely kind of a hybrid strategy, but as you can see, that heal spell is not going to save his king, and partially because his golems and witches too low level, partially just because it was not a super well done attack. He isn't going to get super far here at all. As you can see, skeletons going everywhere, tons of defenses attacking the troops that are not going to let up. And as you can see, they are just kind of dying in the core. Couple things going down at the bottom there, but not going super well for him, just because all that's left is a queen and witches. That's it for the golem there. He's gonna die, won't even take out the wizard tower, and the witches are just about to perish. And as you can see, the queen just used her ability. Definitely not gonna save her through the raid. Just, only got 35% on this raid, so that's that. Definitely heroic on our part. Not sure if it was truly heroic, just maybe a mistake. Really, all heroic raids are just mistakes by the opponent, not necessarily heroic by you. Their most heroic attack was their number 7 attacking our number 6. Not quite sure why, just considering it's okay. I'd like to mention this Town Hall 6 has a Town Hall 5 layout, so that's that. Just gonna say that. So how a Town Hall 7 is attacking a Town Hall 5.5 or something like that, I don't know how you'd say it. Probably the levels of a Town Hall 7, but the levels of a Town Hall 6, but numbers of a Town Hall 5, or at least mostly in numbers, I don't know. Either way, as you can see, those dragons are really just going to storm their way through. I mean, a couple are going to get destroyed by the baby dragon and the air defense, but overall, they're just going to kind of wreak havoc upon this village. And really, all dragons not that difficult. As you can see, he kind of failed that heal spell there. The dragon's actually not getting healed if you look at the health bar. He uses his balloons to take out that air defense, along with the other defenses that don't really matter at this point. And that will wrap up this raid. And, I mean, honestly, dragons are a very simple strategy. They don't take much skill, which is good and bad. It means, it's good because it's not going to be super hard to mess it up. Well, it's not going to be super easy to mess it up. Well, I don't know. It'll be easy to not mess it up. There, let's leave it at that. But also, it's just, I don't know. I feel like all of the best strategies are strategies that are in-depth and take a lot of planning. Just because, honestly, I feel like it's best that way, to be fair. Anyway, on to this next guy's attack. He definitely is doing pretty well here, because he uses the earthquake spells, sees if he can get in there, but things are just about to go pretty south. Definitely a mistake, definitely, yeah, but what's sad is that, like, the whole raid was even planned out. Like, we were talking through how he would go through it, and it just kind of all went the other way. Funneling didn't go as planned just because he was attacking a corner. Really, the corners always trip people up whenever they're attacking a base. Whether you're on offense or defense, it always messes up the attacker. But as you can see, no one's really going in. It's just really not going extremely well. Definitely could have gone better. He forgets to use his Clan Castle Golem until right at the end when there's nobody left to tank for. But, you know, I mean, technically he's tanking the Expo for the Queen, but the Queen's gonna die anyway to Tesla, and that will be that once this Golem dies. Kind of a sad raid, but at the same time, thankfully it did not affect the war. And that was nice. Honestly, I feel like this is a slightly weird base layout considering it's a war base. The Golem will destroy that air defense, but that is it. Didn't even use his last heal spell just because there was no point in doing it. Overall, it was definitely a poorly done attack. First of all, I will show their number 1 player attacking our number 2. Well, not first of all, I guess lastly. Either way, see, the issue with this base is that you can use earthquake spells and just open up so many compartments at the same time. That's the one flaw to this base, and see, that's why he brought earthquake spells and a jump spell. Impressively, he brought like a level 1 golem in his clan castle. I'm not quite sure why he chose to do that, but I feel like there were a lot of other things he could have chosen. Either way, the issue here is that his golems are going to die pretty quickly on, and that was kind of a poorly placed jump spell. Just because you could have placed it so many other places and done a lot better. I mean, I'm not saying it didn't do anything, it just wasn't as helpful as it could be. The spells were kind of spammed in, like, the Valkyries almost immediately left the heal spell once it was placed, and overall, you don't want to place your spells on top of the Valkyries. You want to place your spells in front of the Valkyries so that the Valkyries do not just easily go. Because Valkyries are really quick. So you want to make them have the most time possible inside their spell. So, as you can see, all that's left are really the heroes in this raid. Not really much left to do here. He has a couple archers that he's going to place around the edges. But overall, he's going to get a 50% pretty convincing, but it wasn't like a 75% or anything. So that will end up this raid in just about a half a minute, but we will speed through this a little bit. And as you can see, his Queen's level 20, King was 17, not super low level, but at the same time, you know, I would say, unless your heroes are above level 20, they're not extremely high level at Town Hall 9. If they're below, well, if they're level 10 and below, they're just plain weak. So, you know. Anyway, but that is about to do it for this war. They used 1 more attack than us, and we got 3 more stars than them. Always nice to see. But, yeah. Next war that we do, I will be at Town Hall 10. Whether I will have any of the new Town Hall 10 stuff or not, I don't know. But that is going to do it for this war. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.